Feces to the face of a nurse. An EMT choked. A woman assaults a bouncer, a cop, and a nurse. Those and many more stories on today's episode of That Just Happened and It Barely Made the News. Hello everybody, welcome to this inaugural episode of That Just Happened and It Didn't Even Really Make the News. I'm Teitsort, and let's get right into it here with about the past 8 days or so. So we'll start here with Minnesota. And it says, Minnesota paramedics attacked by patient and moving ambulance. And as you can see here, the police department, this was posted on the 26th actually, and it talks about the PD here, states that the patient assaulted the paramedics for bringing him into the hospital while they were in the moving ambulance. We know this is quite a regular thing, but anyway, it says a paramedic and an EMT are recovering after being assaulted inside the moving ambulance. So that was in Minnesota. Right here we have a wonderful one of a patient jabbing feces covered fingers in the nurse's eyes. And so this is a picture apparently of the lovely lady who decided that she would do that. And it just talks about in Port Arthur, Texas, a 68-year-old Port Arthur woman is under arrest after she allegedly assaulted a nurse. And as you can see, that was posted on the 18th of January 2017. And by the way, I'm going to provide links to each of these down in the description so that if you want to follow up on them yourself, you can. Here we go. Police jail intoxicated woman for an assault. And when you look at it here, it says that she was intoxicated. And not only did she arrest the officer, but she also assaulted the medical staff. And you can see this was posted on the 19th of 2017. Here we have woman charged with assaulting a bouncer, so we have a pretty good idea where she probably was, a cop, and the nurse. Here, and it was posted the 23rd of 2017. Next, we have woman arrested for an assault at the hospital in Munson. Talks about the woman being brought into the Munson Medical Center to be treated for her injuries, and then apparently she decided to assault a nurse and run off from the hospital. Here's another woman charged with a battery to a nurse. This one comes from, let's see, Chicago Tribune. And it talks about here that this wonderful lady was charged with a Class 3 felony for battery to a nurse. And as you can see, it says bail was set at $15,000. Then it moves on to other stories. Why? Because it's just really not news when a paramedic, an EMT, or a nurse gets attacked. Here we go. The cops here say that a man chokes an EMT in the ambulance while being taken to the hospital. And this is from New York, and it was posted on January 17th. Again, these links will be there for you to see. Here's another aggravated assault. Posted January 17th, an intoxicated man tried to punch and elbow a paramedic while being transported to the hospital. Does anybody see the common theme yet with the alcohol and the drug intoxication quite a bit? Here we have the report from the Gaston Gazette where the man stole steak, beer, and then assaulted an EMT. You know, sometimes it kills me what stuff makes the headlines or how they write some of these things, but there's nothing funny about this. I mean, I don't find anything humorous at all, and this one was posted January 18th of 2017. So as you can see, this stuff goes on quite a bit. If you believe in our message, I'm going to ask that you let others know we exist. This is our first ever showing of, hey, you know what, this stuff goes on, but it's barely even making the news. So what we're going to do is try to show you what happened in, say, a week's time and just kind of give you some updates. Now, understand this. I only know about the stuff if someone has let me know. They email me, they tag us on Facebook, or they posted somewhere or send me an email. But this stuff happens more often than we know, and it never even makes the news because a lot of times providers don't even turn it in as a criminal assault. So hope you enjoyed. If you believe in our message, please let others know we exist.